Hey everyone, if you want to make this 4-bottle wine rack, it only takes 3 pieces of wood, super easy to make. Hang out here and I'll show you how. Okay guys, we're back. So let's make this wine rack. Pretty simple, just 3 pieces of wood. Our first one's a 2x6. I'm going for the rustic look. So these are out of a farmer had some a barn that he took down, and I got some of the reclaimed wood. So it's a 2x6, 18 inches long, and then two 2x4s, 12 inches long with a 45 miter joint. So we're gonna get started. Got my glasses on, and we're gonna get started here. All right, first piece. Second piece. We're going to cut our 45. So we got everything cut. Now we're gonna put it on our other workbench here, and we're gonna put it together. You can use screws. Most of this can be done with screws. I like to do the miter joint with wooden dowels, because you will see that at the side, but for generalization, the screws will be from the back. So, all right, let me get set up. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got this ready to clamp down. We're gonna put some glue on there first. Okay, stick that in there. I'll show you, we got our square right on the inside. Okay, so we're all squared up. All we got to do is put a clamp on there And we'll get our clamp on there, and we can start drilling this. And we're still square. Now we're just using 2 3-inch screws. Get that in place. All right. So we got that in place. We're gonna let that sit up for a little bit, a few hours. And then we're going to drill our, next we'll drill our holes for our wine bottles on our drill press with a 1 3/8" Forstner bit. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So now we got our first piece joined together with 2 screws. Now, if you can see, from this edge to our first mark is 2 inches. And then from that same edge is 7 inches. And then you want to get it centered in between there. So your holes will be centered on this board. So there's going to be 2 here and 2 here. Make sure that you're measuring from the unmitered end, and you'll be good. And we already got our drill bit in our drill press here, our 1 3/8". So we are gonna get started here. Just gonna line up our bit. Okay. One more to go. Okay, got 4 holes in it. 2 of them have to go through a little bit further, but when I come back, we'll have this all lined up on our 18-inch piece of 2x6 for our finals. All right, everyone. Now we got it set up on the 2x6. Let me show you here. So what I did, I just centered it, because you don't want to put any marks on this piece because this is where everyone's going to see. So what I did, I taped it off. Okay. So now we can put some glue down. Right? Got the glue there. And we can put this right back where we had it. Should be pretty close. Double check some measurements here quick. I think it's gonna be pretty close. Shit. All right. Now, did the old flipperooski there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now, what we're going to do is secure that bottom piece to the 2x4. So we're going to use 2 screws on each side, but you want to make sure that when you pre-drill and where you're going to put your screw, that it's not in the holes for the wine bottle. So that's very important. Okay, so now we're gonna pre-drill our holes. We're in here. Alrighty. To get moved a little bit. Put one over here. Okay. One right there. There we go. Take the tape off. Now the next thing we'll do, you're going to want to drill a hole at the top and the bottom all the way through, because that's what you're going to need to mount this to a wall. And preferably when you mount it, you're going to want to find a stud, make this thing really secure, because you're going to have 4 bottles of wine on it. Unless you're a real heavy drinker, then you might not have so many on there. But that's what we'll do next. Be right back. Let me find a drill bit. Okay, now we'll drill our mounting holes. We're just going to use our counter sink bit for our Phillips screwdrivers, or Phillips head screws. Vacuum that up. And there you have it. It's just a rustic look. It's not meant to be, you know, stained or anything like that. But if you get some regular pine wood, maybe a dark walnut stain, or whatever color matches the interior of the house would be good. Thanks for watching, and hope you had fun learning how to make a wine rack. Thanks.